One day, Ahmed was walking on the street when his eyes fell on a wallet lying on the ground. It was covered in dust and seemed to have been there for quite some time. Ahmed immediately bent down and picked it up. He saw that it contained a good amount of money, important documents, and an identification card. At that moment, Ahmed's heart started pounding because he knew this wallet was very important to someone, and losing it could mean a big loss for its owner. Ahmed thought to himself that this wallet was not just about money. It represented someone's hard work and life struggles. It was essential to return it to its owner. He held the wallet tightly in his hands and started asking the people around if it belonged to anyone. Some ignored him and said, "Keep it yourself, or someone else will take it." But Ahmed did not lose courage. He asked at every door, shop, and residential area. No one had an answer. At that moment, fear crept into Ahmed's heart. Finding the owner might not be easy, but he promised himself that the wallet would reach the right person no matter what. He thought that honesty was not just a one-time act, but required continuous thought and effort. He hugged the wallet to his chest and decided to go to the police station to find the owner's information. On the way, Ahmed asked many people. Everyone's eyes were on the wallet, some with envy, some with curiosity, but Ahmed did not deviate from his purpose. During this, a thought crossed his mind. What if I keep this wallet for myself? What's the benefit? For a few seconds, the idea lingered, but he immediately pushed it away and said to his heart, "This is not mine. It belongs to someone else, and I will return it." When Ahmed reached the police station, even the officers were a little surprised. A young boy had come with a wallet, insisting that he wanted to return it to its owner. The police officer said to Ahmed, "Son, this is not an easy task. People often keep wallets for themselves. You have done a great good deed." Ahmed humbly replied, "I just want to do the right thing." The police traced the owner using the ID card and documents and called him. A few moments later, the owner arrived quickly at the police station. He looked old, and worry and fear were visible in his eyes. But when he saw his wallet and recognized Ahmed, his face lit up with joy and surprise. The owner shook Ahmed's hand and said, "You didn't just do a good deed, you made my life easier." "I don't know how to thank you," Ahmed smiled and said, "It was my duty. I am happy it reached the right place." At that moment, Ahmed felt a strange peace and happiness. He realized that honesty was not just a word, but action, and even a small deed could have a big impact on someone's life. The owner tried to give Ahmed some money, but Ahmed refused and said, "My happiness is in your smile." At that moment, Ahmed realized that true happiness is not in money, but in goodness, honesty, and helping others. Ahmed thought that in life, people often ignore small acts, but these small actions can create great effects. He remembered that the Prophet ﷺ said, "The sign of a believer is goodness and truthfulness." Ahmed promised himself to always walk the path of honesty, goodness, and helping others, no matter how difficult the circumstances or even if no one notices. For if the heart is sincere, every small act can change someone's life. Ahmed also thought that this one act had not only relieved an elderly person's worry, but also brought joy and peace to his heart. He realized that the effect of honesty and goodness is always lasting and memorable. Whether someone praises you or not, every right action leaves its mark. When Ahmed returned home, the lesson had strengthened in his mind. The greatest power in life is honesty, truth, and sincerity of heart. Even a small act can have the effect of an entire world for someone. Ahmed told his friends and family that if they ever find something on the road, whether big or small, they should find its rightful owner. A small act can bring light and happiness into someone's life. This story of Ahmed remained in his heart forever. He always reflected on his actions, thinking, "What good have I done today? Have I eased someone's difficulty today?" This lesson became the most valuable thing in his life, that honesty and goodness are never wasted. No matter how difficult the circumstances or how many people ignore it, even a small act can bring great change. Ahmed decided to always follow this path, and this one lost wallet had not only ended an elderly man's worry, but had given Ahmed life's greatest lesson and true happiness. This moment became his greatest success and peace, showing that the power of honesty and truth can change a person's life, and even a small act can be worth an entire world to someone.